Cowboys defensive tackle Quinnen Williams cashes in on a huge extension. We're going to talk about that and what that means for the Cowboys. And what about Vita Vea? We got some questions. And then, according to the Athletics, Josh Kendall, it ain't looking too good down there in Atlanta when it comes to their QB battle. It's a mess. Is it? We'll see. And then we had Shady McCoy say something really, really crazy. He will take Antonio Brown over Jerry Rice. Yeah, okay. We got a lot of things to talk about. But before we talk about it and break it all down, y'all already know you got to hear the music first.
Welcome to your number one spot for all NFL news and content, NFL Central.
What's going on, football fans, and welcome back in to another episode of NFL Central, your number one spot for everything NFL. I'm your host here, Bobby, joined by Steve-O. Y'all can go ahead, tune in, hit that like button, and subscribe to the channel as we are on our way to 1K, and football is about to kick off in any day. Steve-O, what's the word?
What's good? What's good?
Hey, man, we got a lot of things to talk about on this episode, man. But the first thing up, we got to talk about the Cowboys reaching an extension with Quinnen Williams. He cashes in on a 3-year, $105.9 million extension. The big fella gets paid. And Steve-O, the Cowboys, they've been all right this offseason. Not a lot of noise. A lot of good noise. Not ruckus.
Low-key noise on my mama.
No, real. How you feeling about Quinnen Williams inking his deal with the Dallas Cowboys?
I think it's a smart move. Get it out the way. You didn't reset the market. You made him the second highest D tackle paid, and I like it. Like I said, getting it out the way. So that's one thing less than you got to worry about. We know the history of contracts when they come down in Dallas. So and we know there's some things they need to improve on. So locking that down, getting that out the way, now seeing what you got to work with money-wise is a good thing. I mean, he's worth the contract. Gave you 21.1 tackles last year, interception and a sack and a half. Sacks could be up a little. We want the sacks to be up just a little bit, but hey, it's the D tackle. But what he does have in, he's ranked 6th among all D tackles and pressures, which is exactly what you want. He led the NFL in sniffed out runs, so he does his job. Got like 30 something career, not career, 31 last year, recorded stops. So yeah, he's definitely deserving of this money. But my whole thing about it, just getting ahead of it, getting him paid, not resetting the market, of course, and just getting it out the way so you can focus on other things.
For sure. I definitely agree with you, man. This is smart business by the Dallas Cowboys, Steve-O. And I think the Dallas Cowboys has had an impressive offseason of just good noise, good melody music. You get Quinnen Williams
elevator
signed.
Music.
You get you get Quinnen Williams signed. You go out there and you tell George Pickens, we about to tag you. We're not giving you no money. And he's coming to play. These guys trade for Rashawn Gary. Then you had an awesome draft getting Caleb Downs and Malachi Lawrence. And there is no nonsense heading into the season. Jerry.
For a first.
Hey, I doubted you, bro. I doubted you. You shut the fuck up, and now you're doing your job. I got to give credit where credit is due, bro. But Steve-O, the biggest question is, all these defensive tackles keep getting paid. What about my man's Vita Vea? How he supposed to be feeling right now when guys are getting munyon?
And he looking at the Chargers or one of them's like, who gonna pay me? Because at this point, he's going to get paid. Now, like, it's probably going to be a similar situation where the smart team just go out there, make him the second or third highest paid D tackle and get it over with. But I think he's definitely going. He's not going to waver. He's definitely not going to waver. You can make the argument that he's in that top 5 category in D tackles. His stats speak for itself for sure, especially when it comes to pressures and run stops. So yeah, I think Vita Vea is definitely. I thought he would be next on the docket. I wasn't even thinking about quitting, but that just proves how smart Jerry and the Dallas Cowboys is getting ahead of it. But yeah, it depends on what team can offer him what he wants. And I think if I'm mistaken, I think the only team that can really do it is the Chargers.
Yeah, I haven't looked at the team specifically, but we are hearing a little bit from the training camp that the Tampa Bay Bucks already said that they're not trading him, and there's some rumors out there that they're gonna try to get him, in a good space by simply adding on more money just for this year. I don't necessarily know if that's enough for Vita Vea as a guy that's over the age of 30 who's looking for a longer term deal. So that's gonna have to be something that they work out. They got too many. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they got two issues on hand. That's with Vita Vea and Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield already came to the podium and said, "Y'all want to play with my money?"
I bet I won't be back in next year. That's what he said essentially.
Hey, that man pulled a Stewie Griffin. Where's my money, man? On the real.
My mama.
On the real.
Where's my money?
So I think that's what you was about to say.
No, I was doing the Stewie impression. Where's my money?
On the real. It's just crazy though. But shout out to the Dallas Cowboys, man. This is probably one of the best off seasons we've seen from the Cowboys in a long time, to where it's not a lot of nonsense. Like, man, and then y'all just moving meticulous. They doing things the right way. And hopefully
what happens when y'all shut up?
Yeah, hopefully they have a good season. We'll see. They
should.
They talking about the greatest offense there is, Gotti. Let's see what kind of Gotti y'all got. On the real. Let's see what kind of Gotti y'all got. But hey, Steve, I want to switch gears and talk about the Atlanta Falcons QB battle and what the Athletic's Josh Kendall has reported just yesterday while he attended the Atlanta Falcons training camp. He said a lot of things throughout this article, but this is one that I took away. He said, and quote, "I tried to come up with a sunnier way to say this, but quarterback is a mess at the moment." He went on to cite Tua's back injury and even said Michael Penix Jr. has not even had a follow-up appointment on his knee for clearance. Like, what?
What do you mean?
That's what I want to know, bro. What? Steve-O, is this a mess, or is this something or nothing? Is this a mess, or is this, like, what is it?
Hell yeah, it's messy. How you ain't following up on a motherfucker with a plethora of knee injuries? He's got a knee injury going back to high school, I think. What do you mean? And this ain't no 4th, 5th string wide receiver, running back, D. This is your quarterback. You should be trying to figure out if he's going to, let alone timetable to play. You don't even know if he can be cleared. So that means he ain't doing shit.
No, he's just doing off to the side stuff, bro. Off to the
and
side.
And then your other quarterback can't do nothing because his back fucked up.
Facts, like, bro.
And how you fuck your back up? They can't touch you. They literally can't touch you. What you fucking bench press? It's a mess. It's 100% a mess. Coming into the training camp, you should be trying to figure out, like the Browns are, who's going to be their quarterback one, not if they're going to have a quarterback at all. Because that's what it's looking like. It's looking like you might be looking at the 3rd string, like, hey, you might have to be ready at some point this season because both of these motherfuckers might not make it. So yeah, it's almost damn near dumpster fire.
It is a dumpster fire for the Atlanta Falcons, Steve-O. Why they haven't had Michael Penix Jr. even go to a follow-up appointment yet, and Tua Tagovailoa suffering from a back injury, they got Cooper Rush on they team, bro.
That ain't the worst backup.
It's not the worst backup, but come on now, like, what we doing? Kevin Stefanski, look, I'm not the biggest hater. I'm not the biggest fan. But you got to talk to Matt Ryan and Ian Cunningham to find you a quarterback to help at least do something, bro.
Y'all should have been trying to get Josh Dobbs last year. Josh Dobbs yesterday.
Steve-O, I got the perfect solution for the Falcons QB battle. This weekend, pay attention to the Chicago Bears and Tyson Bagent, and then you go pay him. You go pay for him. Ian Cunningham, you are familiar with this backup quarterback.
Definitely.
Pay attention this weekend, and you might have to make a call to your old friend Ryan Post to help you with your quarterback situation.
Hey, buddy, I got
no
a little
way.
bit of problem down here. These dirty birds can't keep a quarterback healthy. Can we get Tyson Bagent? I say you a third and a fourth.
Because there is no way, no way. Like, and hey, I ain't even gonna lie to you. Y'all got to figure out something. They got to figure out something in Atlanta, bro. Y'all too talented on both sides of the ball to not have a quarterback. And one of them might be holding you back. Both of them holding you back.
You got a defense and you just got an offense you just paid. Now it's time to put what the old people say, the rubber got to meet the road.
Ain't it? Hey,
right now they in the burnout.
Hey, Steve-O, that man Kevin Stefanski finna call Cleveland for Dylan Gabriel, bro. Kevin Stefanski about to call Cleveland like, hey, give us Dylan Gabriel. I want my quarterback that I originally drafted.
That you want what, a game with? It was even a game?
I can't recall. I ain't even gonna hold you. That's how short it was, bro. But hopefully them Falcons get it together, man, because those guys are too talented on both sides of the football to not have at least decent quarterback play. Can Tua come in and give them decent quarterback play? I believe so. But if the man is already going through a back injury when he can't be touched in preseason, what's going to happen when he can get touched in the regular season? I don't know. Y'all call me crazy. Just let me know. Hey, maybe he can't. Maybe they can find him the hyperbolic chamber that they gave Matthew Stafford last year to where his back was just rejuvenated and he went on to win an MVP. I ain't saying Tua gonna be an MVP, but maybe they could find a chamber to help heal Tua. Cause boy, it's not looking good, Steve-O. It's not looking good.
It's not at all.
I don't know. We're gonna find out though. Y'all let us know how y'all feeling about them Falcons, man. Y'all feel like their QB situation is taking a turn for the worse, or is it too early to panic? Right now, I'm calling it a mess. Don't mean they can't clean it up, but we gonna see. Now, Steve-O, we gotta get into something that I never really like to do when it comes to these player comparisons and stuff like that. But just the other day, former NFL player LaShawn McCoy, Shady McCoy, who's very known for bad takes, in my opinion, came out and said, if it comes down to the Hall of Fame, he will take Antonio Brown over Jerry Rice. And then my first reaction was, what are you talking about? What drugs are you on? Did you lose your mind? Steve-O, what's your reaction to this?
22,000 yards. That's all I got to say.
I'm gonna break it down just a little bit more.
Go ahead, because I'm gonna break it down even more after that.
LaShawn McCoy, if there's ever a word where you think that Antonio Brown is better than Jerry Rice, you have lost your mind. He's the leader in receptions, the leader in yards, the leader in touchdowns. He has 11 straight years over 1,000 yards, 11 straight Pro Bowl appearances. 10 out of those 11 years, he was an All-Pro. And if you want to say past his prime, he played 3 seasons in Oakland and still put up 2 seasons of 1,000 yards. What are we talking about? There is no way that we can put Antonio Brown over Jerry Rice ever.
Not to mention 208 TDs, not to mention over 1,500 receiving just receptions, period. Not to mention 3 Super Bowl wins, not to mention a 10-time on my phone, a 13-time Pro Bowler, not to mention a 10-time first team All-Pro.
Bro, what?
Like AB will still have to be playing to even get close to anything these stats mirror. He will still literally have to be playing this very moment. And at his time of his retirement, AB ain't wasn't even close. Trust me, I get it. AB peak was ridiculous. That time between 2013 to 2018, ridiculous. He had the stats was there. He was there. Like it was everything. He had 6 years over 100 receptions. He had 6 straight Pro Bowls. He had 4 straight first team All Pros. He had 5 straight seasons with over 1,200 yards. We get that. But the end result is Jerry did this shit when it was boring to him. Jerry was still putting up elite wide receiver numbers when he didn't even have to play no more. He was well into his late 30s, still racking up over 1,000 yards. You retired in your 30s. There's no there. Like I said, I've always made the notion just because you play the sport don't mean shit. Because it's a lot of motherfuckers that play their sport that don't know their sport. And there's a lot of people that just got mics in front of their mouths and just want to say shit, want to big up their homie, want to big up somebody else just to say, for the sake of conversation. Everybody in their right mind is not taking no damn Antonio Brown over no Jerry Rice. Even if you take the name away, if you just put up, let's just talk about no football career, just straight out of college. Who you taking? You're taking Jerry. You're taking the 6'3" motherfucker that went to a prestigious college and put up yards versus the undersized wide receiver that went to Eastern or Western Michigan.
I think it was Central. One
or Central. It was somewhere in Michigan. Nigga was in Battle Creek, Michigan, somewhere.
Hey, this is why I say, man.
Somewhere in Saginaw.
This is why I say, like, bro, we know a lot of us content creators didn't make it to the pros, but there is nothing on God's green earth that'll make us non-pro players say something this fucking ridiculous. Like
that's like the equivalent of you saying that is like, I would take Cam Newton over, I don't need Drew Brees.
Bro.
You wouldn't do it.
You wouldn't do it. Nobody would do it. That's a fact. So this is why I give appreciation to guys like Shady McCoy, because us as content creators and the other good ones out there, we would never say something that's stupid
at all.
Ever. Like, come on, bro. Like, bro, no way. Yeah, so I had to touch on it, bro, because I'm like, how? Like, in what world? Now, to your point, Antonio Brown did have a crazy peak. He had a crazy peak. He was really, really good. We're not taking nothing away from him. But when we go to player comps, it's no way. And
I think
talk about the eras. Antonio Brown entered a passing league. Back then, they wanted to run first and run the I formation.
He need to get a nigga to Michael Irvin. Motherfucker, you not even better Michael Irvin.
Oh, bro.
You wasn't next to me when you had to catch a 10-yard sled and knew your head was coming off. You ain't have to catch a 15-yard out route and know your rib was gonna get busted open. We ain't even talking about the errors. The only conversation you could really honestly have is who's the more talented wide receiver. You might can make the argument that Antonio was probably the more talented, but outside of that, ain't no other discussion there. You pulling something out your ass, honestly.
Facts, bro. All facts. This is why we do it. Bro. This is why we do it. Because we gonna come give you the real. Like, nah, we ain't no.
Jerry Rice. That's the creme of the creme.
Facts.
I can't even. I'm trying to think. That's like who retired early as a quarterback. That's like saying Andrew Luck was better than Peyton Manning.
That's a good comp.
It ain't no.
It ain't true.
It ain't true.
It's not true. For real.
Andrew Luck better than Tom Brady, bro. No, nigga. Not at all.
Oh, the real. No way. Can't have it, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. Hey, stop drinking before you go on live. That's all I gotta say. Because a lot of y'all be drunk as hell on these streets. That's a drunk ass take. That's not even a take. You can't even have a real comment, bro. I wouldn't even. Literally, soon as he would have said that, hey, that's after all with Bashad McKenzie. We go in this whole show. We go. Because I'm not having no conversation with you. The episode is over.
Say something like that, like, bro, that's ridiculous.
Episode over.
For real. Yeah, that's a discussion I could never entertain, me personally.
Just out the mud. We gone.
Like, we know, bro. We know who the cream of the crop. And I ain't even gonna hold you, Steve-O. We said it offline, but I'm gonna say it right here. I'm not taking Antonio Brown over Larry Fitzgerald. What are we talking about?
I'm taking consistency over anything.
Facts.
I'm not taking them over. T.O.
Nope.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. In 2 years, Jed is gonna be better than you. He probably already is.
Facts.
Jamar Chase making it's motherfuckers now that got a better case than hell. It's motherfuckers that take Mike Evans over your ass.
It's must that'll take Devontae Adams over him.
I would 100%.
What? Come on now.
That nigga dominated. That nigga was the number one wide receiver for about 10 years.
Me. And still cooking in his elderly age. Younger elderly age.
Young old man on my mama.
Yo, the real. But hey, man, you got anything left for the episode, bro?
I think the only thing we didn't Hunter Henry got paid. He's returning back to the Patriots.
Oh, yeah. So his career might be, you know what I'm saying, over. Well, he might end his career as a Patriot. He definitely up there in age. Shout out to him. The Patriots, man, they looking like they got some, you know what I'm saying? They well improved.
They kind of like the Cowboys. They made some sneaky little signings. They weren't breaking newsworthy, but they were some sneaky little nice signings.
Absolutely.
I do wonder if losing Diggs gonna be a hit though.
Yeah, we're gonna see how AJ Brown attitude is. But I think that the addition of Romeo Doubs helped. They saying Booty is having a good camp. Mm-hmm. So I think the biggest question right now surrounding the New England Patriots is their running back in Travion Henderson. He's struggling to pass block.
Healthy. And he gotta stay healthy.
That too. Yeah, but they saying that he's struggling a little bit, at least from some reports that I read, that he's struggling with getting better at his pass blocking, which is what kept him out of games last season. And that was one of the biggest questions I had. But when the coach and the staff and
tough.
They say
you can have a left tackle and a running back with blocking problems.
That's Jesus. A fact, though.
That's even more credit to Drake, mate, to be honest. Because to be able to stay calm, knowing that the likelihood of your left side getting blown up every time. Hey.
Last time I checked, I think Will Campbell was dealing with a shoulder injury. Little tweak.
That ain't good. Hopefully it's just a little tweak because he need to be getting better. And which I seen him put the work in. I think he was with Trent Rams this offseason.
It was him or Teron Armstead.
I think they was all three of them.
Mm-hmm. Which is good. He definitely need that help.
For sure.
We gonna see though. But hey, man, that is it from us today, y'all. We appreciate y'all for tuning in to another episode. Before y'all get up out of here, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, man. We keeping that football content coming all season long and heading into the season. So join the NFL Central family regardless of the team that you root for. We like to talk ball over here and we like to break it down. More breakdowns are going to be coming as the season rolls in, man. We appreciate y'all. Make sure you always love football. And y'all already know we're going to catch y'all on the next one for sure. Peace.
This has